So I hope you will join me on this little journey. I know not to expect from the demo, I am not expecting a typical cozy game. I think there's layers to this, and I'm very excited to find out what those are. So, without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we?
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment
Why do I have the feeling that at some point this game's gonna make me cry?
But it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again.
A smudge on my glasses or in my eye?
I'm weak. I'm a failure.
Oh no, I think it's in my eye.
A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta.
They're both.
Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just to have to... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. I'll just rest for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Opta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, 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 this is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. And as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. Right. Don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Ugh. My goodness, you are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Borrow would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Borrow. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful! Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Borrow, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed! It seems I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. Borrow was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword? We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Borrow already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just a normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the way a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun! Oh, wonderful! Now then, it is time for the tea Borrow promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you were not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body, and perhaps you will recover. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggested you at least do the breathing, very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. I love this little, I was going to say house, but shop, house, building. I love it. Ah, hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold right trigger to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running the tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. You see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up the tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you've used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, and please come speak to me. Excellent job! Please come see me to discuss the next steps. Can I be cheeky and go grab some more tea? So I can fill up the other one. Oh no, I see what the tea is now. Maybe I can't be cheeky. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, almost. Perfect. There we go. To open a pocket, press and hold D-pad. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list using right stick. The center item is what will be selected. Once confirmed, release to take out the item. You set the leaves out to dry and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. But right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stash, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. X can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item on the ground is in front of you. Is that not my X button? Oh wait, no. That's stash. Stash. There we go. And watering can. There we go. Before we begin, can Boris suggest that you please stash your watering can? We will come back to the watering can in just a moment. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Bora likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please, imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boris simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Finish making the plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can. Okay, PC, chill out. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come speak with me. Hello, miss. How goes the watering of the plant egg? Oh. I don't need anything. I did this last time, I'm sure of it. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruit. Remember how you used the line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use a triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it. And please tell me when you've picked the fresh fruit from the plant. So we'll put one there. There. Ooh, ooh, there. And there. I believe. There we go. I did it, I made fruit. Oh, wonderful! Miss, you excelled at gardening, surely you have. The fruit you made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Oh, I see. Okay. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break. And just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh! Or I could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space, and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Okay, yes, this is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, Bora is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says, "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all a part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Burrow in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it! Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called A Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. Oh wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Ah, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold the tea machine! Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? This I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using the instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and I will move on to the next steps when we're done. Yeah, welcome, so glad you could join us. How you doing? Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Ooh, having anything nice? Ah, now that is some steaming hot water. Ooh, nice. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Ooh! Oh. Wrong valve. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Okay. Ooh. Right. Blue seeds? No, not seeds. Tea ball? And the chip. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick and then we will move on to our final step. Oh my gosh. Claggy throat today. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations! You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Stash. Stash. Oh, these are all mine. Okay. Oops. Hello, miss. I hope all is going well with the making of Chip Chip tea. How's my performance so far? Your performance? Miss, there is no correct or incorrect here. I'm having no expectations of you. But then how do I know what to improve on? So reports on quantity of teas produced, average customer satisfaction, rate of production, etc. That sounds a little dry. You have come to Bora's conclusion as well. Not a fan. But who knows? Perhaps one day Bora wakes up and decides to only value efficient output. Is it likely? No. But miss, anything is possible if you believe in yourself. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Bora was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Oh, ow. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. So you keep telling me, over and over and over. It's just that I have something very important to do and I can't waste any time. Will the important thing vanish if you spend 1/2 hour making tea? Maybe. I don't want to take that risk. I see. I did not know that the matter was of such importance. It must be quite stressful, yes? To be so constantly vigilant. Stress is the cost of greatness. And to be great is all that matters? For me, yes. I must say, you and I have very different relationships with our careers. Running a tea shop, it is quite a relaxing endeavor, yet still very rewarding. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer? Yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for more help at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you'd be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. But people are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you were not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Shiki, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? Just say your tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Did you have fun? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? Doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No, no, no. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Ugh. I can't believe how tired I've been. Is that really okay? Can I just... rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. There you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I don't know. I'm just certain something is wrong. Well, I am knowing exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing you great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you can spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. Oh. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Oh, well. Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. What is this thing and can I pick it? Yes, I can. Oh, pink seeds. Oh ho ho. Let's stash those for now. Ah! So you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you're well enough. Besides, I suppose this is good for my training. Carrying teacups is low intensity, but it could be good for dexterity development. Miss Alta is clearly taking Bora's advice about productivity to heart. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Pick you up? Yes, I can. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. Of course, you probably know this, seeing as you already taken every tool off the rack. You must be feeling eager to do some shop management work, eh? Why, Bora feels the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Bora finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Bora is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rails? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you could be placing it here, on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good. I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people just walk up to me and ask me for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't in any way true and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way! It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. It really doesn't feel heavy to you. Not even a small amount. Now let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword is from? When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing: being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to that craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, I remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down. Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. There is a book in there on gardening, written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Hello, miss. Is there something I can be assisting you with? Nope. What are these? A gift shroom. Dupe shroom. Q shroom. Tips for using your inventory. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash the held item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory button press to be either toggle on, off, or press and hold. Oh my god, hello! Pluffin! I love the Pluffin. Pat! Pat the Pluffin! I'm sorry. I am sorry. That was rude of me. Is that gonna be enough tea? Let's have a look. No. Well, it technically has something in it, so, there you go. Take a look at this book then, shall we? Read. So, you've decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover the many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us, and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I'm excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting for a new gardener. Remember, darling, absorb this information only at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you learned. Or don't! Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. Alright, no more procrastinating. Time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there, and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. Chapter 1. Simple plants. Simple plants are the most basic of flora. These are the building blocks of your garden. To plant one, you will need to find a plant seed. The color of the seed will tells you what plant it will produce. How many different types of plant seeds are there? Darling, I am not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessary to get into a prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those snotty rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Once you've found the plant seed you want to use, place it in the ground and a simple plant will sprout. Okay, everything's pretty easy so far, right? Well, buckle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children, because we're about to discuss hybrids, and you know this is where gardening gets wild. Chapter 2. Small hybrids. Hybrids come in two sizes, small and large. First, let's discuss small hybrids. To make a small hybrid, we start by placing a simple flower in the garden. You'll notice this grid when you plant the flower. Now, let's place simple ferns around the flower, forming a line like this. As soon as you do this, the center flower turns into a plant egg. Yes, plants can become eggs. It's a normal, regular part of nature, and you're weird for thinking it's weird. So, what do we do with completely normal plant egg? Well, we water it, of course. So let's go grab our trusty watering can. Simply fill your watering can at any spot you can find next to a body of water. Then, once it's full, pour some water onto the plant egg. And just like that, the egg turns into a combination of the fern and flower. You just bred two plants together, you nasty gardener, you. This line pattern is the key to producing a small hybrid. Place your first simple plant, A, in the center, surrounded by any two of the same simple plants, B, in a line around it. The outer plants have to be the same, that's the only rule. Oh, I see, it's on this page. You can even make a hybrid by combining a simple plant with itself. It's true, any combination of plants produce a hybrid. Go ahead and try creating some hybrids and see how many you can come up with. You can always check your field guide for information on all the hybrids that you've already produced. You know what? We will stash that and we will go try making some. Oh, okay, hello. I will be back. I will be back. Okay. Oh, hello. What are you? A trinket. And a teacup. We go back and forth with shake the item out of the let go. Good fluffing. That's so cute. That pocket is full. Okay, let's go put these to wash. Those little things can steal things. Okay. Oh, that doesn't need. Oops. That one needs. No! Okay. Do. Right. So. Oh. Hybrids. So let us try the Phillips. Phillips? That one. So we need a blue one. And then pink one. And what's this? I get blue seeds from that. Okay. The blue prumba. Oops. I do. Ooh. No. There. Oops. Oh, you're empty. And those give me pink seeds. Okay, so done that one. So now we'll do pink. Yeah, pink, blue. And that gives us pink seeds too. Oh, pink and blue. Oh, okay. Okay. Large hybrids. Puff pod. I'm guessing that's gonna be blue surrounded by pink. What are you doing? So we want blue. Double check. Yeah, it is a triangle. So you there, and there. Oh, wait. No. Oh, no. What did I do? I did that wrong. Oops. How am I gonna do this now? I do... This gonna work? Yaha! A Vreetle beat. Try that one again. So, pink. There you go. There we go. Who knows what I did there? I must have accidentally put it in the line or something. Azzy fruit. And the last one to do is that puff pod. Okay. Let's try this again. Get blue. I think. Oh no. Please don't be too close to that one. Please work. Yay! Okay. We get a puff pod off that, so that's... looks like all of those so far. Oh, what are you? Photo. Can I put that in one of those frames? I can! Ah! Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. Hello, miss. Is there something I can be assisting you with? What should I do next? Do next? Well, let's see. Bar cannot think of anything. No, indeed, nothing at all. Nothing? Aren't you in charge around here? Give me something to do. Miss Alta, while I am appreciating your enthusiasm, I must humbly request your patience. Sometimes there will simply be nothing to do. This is, in fact, the way of things. And you have pushed yourself so hard recently, Borrow is thinking you are due for a bit of nothing. What do you say? Is it acceptable to not have any particular task at hand? Fine. Excellent. I am tremendously grateful for your inexhaustible patience. Oh, that pocket is full. Okay. I will just go put this out here. Oh, yes, hello. Oh, God. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure. In that case, I'll just, do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 A friendly reminder. You can hold right trigger to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk with you. Alright then, who wants to talk to me? Oh! You do now. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? You did, I'm guessing? Or I did nothing of the sort. In fact, we are having almost no rules here. That's stupid. There have to be rules. It's like rule number 1. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop. They're going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here, to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made it your... Who wants tea? Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes. Hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Well, I don't mean to correct you, but that was what I meant to say. About tea, I mean, not wanting it. So, yeah, that's what I said, I think. No tea, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. My one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop.
Uh-huh.
Yes, are we good? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye, I'm sorry. What? You can't leave? How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Where did he go? Where are they left? The person in the cave just walked out on me for no reason. Ha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? I see the connection you're trying to make and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Baro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only part of being what Wanderstop offers. Customers and I simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I am sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Bora's favorite pastime in the world. In the whole world. Drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you will find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to just let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful. That is good to be hearing. I'm very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Okay, let's have a look. I might use the puff pod. Or the Azzy fruit. Alright. Ooh! First, I need to go up. Then we heat it up. And we kick the valve. Ooh. And we... Actually, no, I wanted... No. The Azzy fruit. We'll toss that in. Along with the T-ball. And we... Ooh! Go across. Kick the valve. And then... the cup. That there. Oh, pretty. Miss Alta, Bora couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height. Yes, a full cup but not a single drop over the edge. Absolute perfection. Why is the pouring mechanism so complex? Complex? Yeah, the tea has to travel through a long tube before it lands in the cup. It would be easier to pour to the correct height if it simply dispensed directly into the cup. Why is there an added step of the spiral tube? Because it is fun! Ah, right. Can I go sit on this bench? Yes.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job. And we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Ooh, tea flavors. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Oh, okay, that's useful. No, wrong one. What are you? Oh, it's a package. Bora, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me the forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind of their own. For example, Bar has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Ah, there it is. You returned a lost parcel. Wowie McZowie! This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Yes. Zushi, welcome, welcome. So glad you could join us. How you doing? Amazing, stupendous. I love it. This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. A real knight. Gerald the knight at your liege. A fair day upon you and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son! And he's just the best aunt son in the world. Here, I got a photo of him. Look at this. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget that? Why would he forget you, rather? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Oh, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15 a.m. This is us at 4:22 a.m. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Let's see another Timothy photo. Here we are registering to vote in our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but loves the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. Let's see another Timothy photo. He went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses. Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? Let's see another Timothy photo. Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway. Who can say? Did I actually talk or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? Let's see another one. Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This is kind of a joke Timothy and I have, where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday. Why? Exactly, that's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? Nah, you sound just like Timothy. Let's see another one. Where is this going? This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. It doesn't have any Timothy. He refused to speak once the entire time, but it's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I got a bit of creative terror during the recording, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. Oh, that's all of them. That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed how many of these photos I have. Hey, why don't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Sure, I'll take a photo. Great, which photo do you want? Cheese Museum. Sure thing, here you go. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me! I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dog bot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure. Whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea, as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if there's a thing. Your field guide now contains a section called Requests. Anything a character has asked you for will be recorded here. Open the field guide with Y. Your field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Come here. Let go. No. Ah, thank you so much for mailing my lost package. Try that again. Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contains my daughter's school textbooks. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you, but I think that's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to both of us. No, where are the trinkets that I picked up? Not in there. Those are 2. Aha! Trinket. There we go. Can I pour them and keep them for later? I do apologize. Just to be. Alta is a fighter who has lost her strength and needs to do some training up, but she collapsed in the forest and we've ended up at this magical little tea shop. Oh! Oh! You just drink it up anyway? Oh! You little... Well, I suppose that saves it from going to waste, but hey! Okay, let's have a look at requests. Something to help wake him up. Full-bodied and can sometimes cause a burning sensation in the feet, consuming that ages you by 1 minute. I guess the Beetle Beats? Waking up, going fast, that's all I can really think of. In my head, it makes sense. That's the seed. Okay. Don't need that. Right. Let us go make some more tea. Although I want to know how I grow more. Ooh! Okay, we pour the water. We heat it up. Well, I hope that's enough. Oh no. Here you are. Huh, I'm still pretty exhausted. I guess tea doesn't help with energy. Ah. Let me try making a different kind of tea. Sure thing, I've got all day over here. Okay. Not that, then. Oh. High in caffeine? That might be the better one. Oopsies. I need to go find some tea bushes. Oh. Tea bushes. Aha. Ooh. Right then, go dry these off. Oh. Dash it. Aha, the beetle. The beetle, the beet. A pod. Wait, do you guys eat the seeds too? Oh, it's full. Oops. Hey, Boris noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Oh, have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly onto the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Oh, I like that. Okay, let us try this again with the Azzy fruit. Okay, I do have enough of them. Oh, it's full. What have you got now? Why are you taking that? Let me place that there. Come here. Thank you. You do get a pet, though. I love that they just like come in and steal stuff. That's quite funny. Oops. Didn't mean to talk to you, but there we go. Hey, Bora, you know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watching a plant and then it suddenly stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruits or seeds. Aha! Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof! No new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like a retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making new plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children will to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will propel them rapidly toward old age. That is certainly up to you. Perhaps the plants are looking forward to plant golf. Who knows? Okay, we put this on there. Thank you. Now we will go make the tea. Kick the valve. Was it the Azzy fruit I wanted to use? Yes, high in caffeine. Kick the valve. Okay, where's he gone now? Oh. Here you are. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak hour right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people were always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped on the glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade. Its prisoner, its companion, its smouldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh, sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand. This kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea, like a knight. The person who placed the lost parcel in the mail, Detective Greyline here. That package that you mailed to me just so happened to have been the crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winderkins case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. Now, little Miss Winderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested that I send you her favourite doll as thanks. May not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help more than words can say. Until next time. Oh, you're back again. Ahem. Say there, local citizen, have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking minute. A tragedy. Surely in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. Oh, what's going on? What are you doing? Then I say you were in good... Hang on. What comes next? Oh! Then you are in good fortune because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you were thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please, do not rush to an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer toward its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You're a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this isn't a town. So, you know, I'm sorry or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. And many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song. Citizens suddenly inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Neighbors mowing their lawns 4, 5, even 6 times every single day. Misspellings in community event flyers. And many more. Shall I give you more examples? Oh my god, no. Please, no more, please. Look, I am trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do. Something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea, that's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess. Well, if you have retail tea, I suppose we could do a retail ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires retail tea. So, if you have retail tea... Great, I will get you retail tea. Perfect, thank you. I'm back in a second. Okay, I have... Yes. And we will feed the tree. That pocket is full. Okie dokie. Then I will put it on here for now. Ooh, whoopsies. I'll put more water in it because then I can also have a cup. We kick the valve. Toss in the retail. Oh, where's my tea? Toss in the tea. Oops. Kick the valve. I see you. Where? Ah, there you are. Here you go. Tea. Entirely. You have brought me the ceremonial retail tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored retail ceremony. Ooh, I'm excited. I haven't done a retail ceremony in ages. There's more. Yes? This isn't a town. I didn't accept you into anything. Leave me alone. Yes. A retail ceremony does sound like just the thing to lighten the mood. Come, let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. So, where is your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that isn't a real thing. But, don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Yes, of course, that would be in front of the shop. Verily. Let me just put this cup down and then I'll meet you there. I think before we... Oh, before we do that, we will get our own cup of the Rital tea. Let's try it.
Gross. As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting. Ew. My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain. Well, I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good. As long as it's the, you know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable. Because it keeps on feeling like bad pain. The wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain. Please let this be good pain. Please.
Alright, let's put this in the wash. Feed the tree. Maybe I'll wait. Oh no, I have a tea ball here. I will still wait though. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Verily, it is time now for the ritual ceremony to begin. So, the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. You know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Mess with the... No! No. Absolutely not. Never. No? But the ritual ceremony is supposed to be about you and your life. We can't do the ceremony if we don't know anything about you. I don't care. Okay, well, I guess we'll just begin the ceremony. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Our special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically, her journey with, and so our community has gathered to assist her with that. You sure you don't want to say something? I do want to say something. Oh, Alta, would you like to say something? Please go ahead. I rule and you all suck. That's it. Oh, okay. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, sort of, you know, I hope that it, that you, like, that it's all okay for you, you know? Like, if stuff is, like, you're having trouble or whatever. That it's, you know, it would be cool if not that. Not that thing. If it's bad, I mean, just, if it's, let's see, what else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. There's literally nothing else going on in my life. Really? But everybody has something going on. Nope, nothing at all. Blank slate. Please, I would be so honored to be part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, you know? It's just... Who are you? Or what do you care about? I'd really like to know, if you'd care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this ritual ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. I wish to plant something in there. That looks promising. Oh! Are you just a decoration? I think you might just be a decoration. Oh, that's cute though. Have you guys stolen anything else? I don't trust you. You seem okay for now. Alright, what do I have? One puff pod, one chip. I have 2 of each, I think. Oh, apart from the retail, but that's fine. I think we're good for now. Okay, now I will feed the tree. And there we go. Say, Bar has thought of something that you may wish to know about. Within our shop library, there is a book called the Book of Answers. Perhaps you've already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It is an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. Yes, if you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I'm not knowing. It is far older than even Borrow, if you can believe it. Hello, Millie. What are you up to? No, don't. No. Millie, I can't see anything with you walking in front of the... Hey, what are you doing? Okay, you're behind me. No licking my hair this time. Absolutely not. No. You don't do... No, we're not doing that today. No, Millie! Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient... No, Millie! No, you're not... No, my hair has been done yesterday. You're not licking it. Sorry. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Burrow prefers not using the book. The solve our... Millie! Solve our customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence, and you may use it or not. Can't it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions. Or perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to. I wanted to read the book. Okay, chapter 3, large hybrids. We've done some of that, but let's read it anyway. If you've ever looked at a small hybrid and thought, that's for babies, then I've got great news for you. Introducing large hybrids. The same basic principles for creating a small hybrid apply to the large hybrid. However, the pattern itself is different. Rather than a line, this time we're going to make a triangle pattern. As you can see, this time we require 3 of the surrounding simple plant rather than 2. But other than a different pattern, everything is the same. Just water the egg again, and this time you'll get a big ol' honkin' mama of a plant. Just look at that beauty. Stunning. Terrifying. Gorgeous. Now this is the reason I've devoted my life to gardening. If you don't believe me, get out there and try it for yourself. Chapter 4, a breather. Phew, a lot of information so far. How about we take a little breather and relax for a moment with the calming picture of some beautiful fish. Chapter 5, fruits. You didn't think your plants were going to just sit there in the ground doing nothing at all, did you? Heck no. Plants are living beings, and just like you and me, they need to create something in order to feel purpose in life. Once you've made your hybrid, go ahead and pour a little more water on it. Each time you do so, it will produce a new fruit. Small hybrids and large hybrids will each grow something from their leaves. Small hybrids will grow more plant seeds, allowing you to plant even more simple plants. Large hybrids will grow fruits. Fruits are juicy and tasty, and you can brew them in water to create all manners of teas. And even better, every large hybrid grows its own unique fruit, with its own unique properties. Check your field guide for more information on all these fruits and their effects. Chapter 6. Social Commentary. Remember, gardening is a form of personal expression. Every gardener brings a personal touch to their creations, which means there is no correct way to arrange your plants, regardless of what the cold-minded seedologist may try to tell you. To them, gardening is more like a math equation to be ordered and solved. More like a spreadsheet than a musical instrument. Look at them solving a garden. Have you ever seen something so absurd? And this is what seedologists actually do. I've witnessed it. Oh, and let's talk about the cost of tuition at seedology universities. How can you justify an average of 215% increase in tuition costs over the last decade? Surely these students aren't getting the career opportunities that ought to be commensurate with such an exorbitant cost of education. Shall I tell you why all of this posturing and extravagance? It helps them to feel superior. They donate huge amounts of money to have their names printed on the front of an Institute for Plant Speech. That's a real thing they spend their money on. Darling, plants can't speak. I've tried. Don't lose sight of what gardening is really about. Gardening is many things, and seedology is not one of them. Resist the homogeny of the seedologist imperative. Chapter 7. Moving plants around. We've all stepped back from a long day of hard work in our garden and thought to ourselves, actually, I wish everything was somewhere else. It's perfectly normal to instantly dislike something the minute you finish making it. That's why pots are so handy and useful. If you hold a pot and stand in front of a plant, you can scoop the plant right up into the pot. Of course, the large hybrids are perhaps a bit too big to fit into the pot, but everything else should fit just fine. What do you do with your potted plant? Put it on a shelf. Put it back in the ground. Perhaps even move the plant into a much larger, more decorative pot. The choice is yours, and in gardening, just as in life, it's very important to indulge every whim you ever have, no matter how small. Of course, sometimes it's necessary to eliminate a plant altogether. While painful for the soul, it's actually quite easy for the hands. Simply use your trusty shears and chop away at whichever plant has outstayed its welcome. The power to destroy life is a heavy burden to carry, so whenever you shear a plant, remember to congratulate yourself on overcoming the inner demons of doubt and insecurity. Chapter 8. Congratulatory tea break. Oops. Congratulations, you're a true master of gardening now, a fact which is guaranteed to impress disapproving relatives at all holiday parties. Now is an ideal time for a relaxing cup of tea, to bask in your own accomplishments. Remember not to be too haughty or arrogant about your newfound skills, but also remember to be at least a little arrogant. Or else what was it all for? I salute you, my beauties, and I do hope to bump into you out on the dirt. Now go out there and make the most beautiful gardens your hearts can imagine. Oh, and I should mention, there are certain special effects that mushrooms can have on your plants as well, if you know the right patterns. I very much wish to tell you about them, but my editor is insistent that I am far past my deadline on delivering the manuscript of this book. In fact, she's here with me now, telling me to stop writing. Now she's coming over to the desk and grabs... I like that, that's cute. Okay. So we know that circle created that one. And what other mushrooms did I have? Where did I put them? They're down here, aren't they? A dupe shroom. Ooh! They're different. Wait, no, that wrong one. I don't think that's how that works. No. Oh well. Oh. You know what? You can oh. No. No, they can eat it. They can have it. It's fine. Okay. Was oh, that is him. Ooh. One moment. What are you? You're ooh. You're a douche room. What if I put that down? Pick you up. Stash it. What should I use? A pink one. Oops. Oh, why is that sparkly and that one isn't? Do I need to water it? No. Millie, what are you doing? Millifer. No. It was worth it. It's fine. Oh, where did he go? Gerald. Oh, he's in the shop now. Can't turn my head for 2 seconds. So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now, I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe that I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Alright, let's see this super cool knight pose. Okay, oh, let me wet my whistle. Hang on. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Can you add a bit of pizzazz to it? How about this? Try adding a display of raw strength in there as well. Now do it on one leg. Like this? I want to see your sensitive side. Show me some emotion. Oh, the tragedy, the injustice. Make it like a funny tragedy. Hey, how you folks doing tonight? Heard about this tragedy? What's the deal with that? Now channel all of these emotions into your desire to be a knight. Yes, I want to be a knight so badly. Congratulations, you're a knight. I did it! I'm a knight! I can't believe it. Timothy's gonna be so psyched. I'm so pumped up right now. In fact, I think it's time I headed back into the forest. I feel like doing something that only a real actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight must discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? Millie, you're going round in circles. What are you doing, my love? I mean, do I need to have a reason? Can a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? Now that you mention it, do you think maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventure out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me? And show off those photos to his friends? And call me something cool like Pops McGee? Is McGee really your last name? With all the nightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, yar, lad. Don't die, Gerald. Oh, you sweet fool. Just waddling around with it, I love it. Hiya, so, I had a thought. Would you mind if we did another ritual ceremony? Again? Well, I realized that I did a poor job last time. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunters are supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first, I'm sorry. So what if we did another ceremony, and this time I'll talk about myself instead? I'd feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. Would that be okay with you? Fine. Great, just like last time, I'll need another ritual tea. But, do you happen to have any mint flavor you can add to it? I just really like mint. Some mint would probably help calm a bit of my public speaking nerves. Sure, ritual tea with mint flavor. Thank you. Let's have a look. Oh, chips. I'll let you have it. I don't think I have any tea bowls, do I? Or do I still have one? I have one. I would like to go find some tea bushes. Oh, tea! Oh, that was one then. It is not. You are? What if I put one here? No? Okay. I'll keep trying. Huh? They used her gift to get what? What was that for? What? I got an achievement and I don't know what for. I'm scared. Ooh. What are you? Another trinket. That's cute. Oh, he's back. T-bush. Oh. Oh, that doesn't look like a way I'm supposed to be going. Tea. Oh. Oh, one more. Millie. No, you're not going behind my head. So you're just gonna sit there. Okay. You're gonna do everything to get in my way now, aren't you? I love you, puss. Those eyes. Mischief. I don't, what are you doing? Okay. So, we want Retool and the Chip Chip. So we got plenty so I can have a cup. And we kick the valve. You got tea. Chip Chip. And a Retool. Ooh. Kick the valve. A couple more cups. Ah, there you are. Ah, thank you so much. Really, I don't trust you near so many buttons. There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect, just perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for the ceremony. Oh, where should the beetle ceremony for me take place? Well, let's do it next to the tree stump with my sword. Great. I'll put my cup away and then meet you over there. Millie, you're awfully close to things you can press. I don't trust you. Okay, let's get myself a cuppa. Oops. Oh, can I sit on the stump? No. I set it down. That's a table, not a chair.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who've tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
No, you can't jump up here. Oops. No, Millie, no! Millie! No! Millie, you put... Hang on. Okay, last time, Millie. You up again. You're going out. Oops. Maybe I should keep it for a second. Maybe I shouldn't be Millie, no. Alright, the altar is all set up. Let's get started. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest, me. Hi. I'm the demon hunter who aids and assists with the needs of this community. Excuse me. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh, well, we're actually not supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the hunter's manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to be seen only as a demon hunter, in service of the community. No more, no less. So, yeah, sorry. Millie! That rule makes perfect logical sense. Good. These rules have been refined over thousands of years, so they gotta be correct. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. I'm a member of the Order of Demon Hunters, a society more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second. When are you gonna start killing demons? I wanna watch a demon die. Hey! Oh, right. Well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, you know, that many demons alive anymore. We killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of Demon Hunters? But then why are you here? Oh, well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters have to start finding other ways to help. You know, like helping out and around the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, you know, it's where we can make an impact, statistically. Or you could just stop calling yourselves demon hunters. What? No. Do you know how much history the Order of Demon Hunters has? No way. That would be like if the Sun Zealots disbanded just because they finally slayed the Moon King. No way. Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So, I am here to assess the needs of the community and then provide whatever support I can. The community needs you to demonstrate cool demon hunter magic. My god, I cannot talk now all of a sudden. They never taught us much magic in school. Years ago, I knew how to make a smoke cloud. I could try that. That sounds great. Alright, well, here goes. Is that it? That's super hard to do. I haven't had to make one of those in years. I guess I thought there would be more smoke. Magic like this is just for fun. We don't actually use it for anything. Besides, my role here isn't to do magic. It's to provide direct help for people. I am sworn to help this community, and I will stick to that commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Question. Who's the nastiest demon in history? The nastiest? Yeah, someone real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad demon. Oh gosh, well, I guess maybe Mugma? Mugma was a colossal demon from the ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. That's a lot of orphans. I know. Before Mugma, the most orphans a demon ever ate was maybe 2,000. So 5,000 was like, wow, this guy's serious business. Wow, sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. Although, to be honest, I've kind of shared everything about myself. That's me. Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this ritual ceremony. Great, we're done. Yep, the ceremony is over. Cool, bye. Wait, hold on a second. So, I don't suppose you feel like maybe, saying anything more about you? Like, you don't have to, but, would you maybe want to share anything? Just, you know, if you want. No. Oh. Yeah, okay, gotcha. That's totally okay, yeah. Thanks for, the tea, yeah. Ahoy, bringer of tea. I have returned from my nightly adventures. Hey, Gerald, back so soon? Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. What? But you were here just a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. Yes? It's this. It's a stop sign. Yes, a stop sign. Did you steal it? I don't think so. I just found it. Fine line between finding and stealing, Gerald. Well, it's not stealing if you and the object were meant to find each other. The minute I saw this stop sign, something about it called to me. I said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. What do you think? There's got to be an exciting story behind it, right? I'm remaining neutral on the matter, but staying open to both sides. Good. I want to have a frank and objective discussion about its history. Let's just think about it for a second. What might the stop sign have been used for? What if an ancient civilization used it to stop, you know, in the name of love? Yeah! If you ever forget to do that, a sign is extremely helpful. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging me to be the best knight I can be. Say, could this real knight please have another cup of tea? I'm still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure. What flavor do you want? Gosh, I'll be honest, for 3 days I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting. It was really something. How about if I just get another one of those? Coming right up. Oh, and you know what? Let me give you this. It's Timothy's favorite jam. I take it everywhere with me. Can we add some of this into the mix as well? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time plus this jam. Heck yeah, I love it. While you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of this stop sign. Gerald the Knight is on the case. Okay, that pocket is full. Oh. Let me put that on there for a minute. Feed the tree. What was it the last time? Oh, it was the Azzy fruit, okay. And I have what? I have a lot of puff pods. Right. First things first. Make sure there's plenty of water so I can have a cuppa. Pick the valve. Can I pick this up and still climb? Yes, I can. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so the jam, the tea, and the Azzy fruit. Where is he? Oh. You blend in a little bit too well over there. Here's the tea you asked for. Great. Oh, this is exactly what I had the last time. And I can taste the jam too. So cool, you made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Well, I think he's the coolest person alive. Whoa, you do? That's amazing. I can't wait to tell him. He's gonna lose his mind. Wow, I'm surrounded by such cool people. What a lucky guy I am. How's the stop sign investigation going? I will be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus, the smoke on my leg is getting thicker, and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know. Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? It seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups it would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you do to cure yourself. You could ask Bora if he knows how to cure a curse. A true knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. What if there's something I can do to help you? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop you right there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. Yeah, you're probably right. Of course I'm right. Cheating is one of the topics that teenage boys care most about. Besides, this is a perfect adventure for Gerald the Knight. A demonstration of my strength. I will travel out into the forest and find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there is the... Whoa. Did you hear that? That voice? What? What voice? It was a voice as deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now. I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa, weird. Anyway, I really do need to be off on my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, before I go, let me leave you with this. I never found the origin of the stop sign, so maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. Or if you just see a spot that feels like it's where a stop sign came from. That way you can continue my nightly quest. I graciously accept this most noble of undertakings. Indubitably. Forsooth. Caprice. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu, most conversable of tea stewards. Good luck, Gerald. Can this be put on the shelf? Oops. No, not what I wanted to do. Where did it go? No, I can't. There you go. Oh. Howdy, book lovers. This is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favorite tough-as-nail international super spy, Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Say, Bora's noticed something. Our shop radio appears to be having problems. Have you noticed the radio yet? In the corner by the stairs? It is quite an old and finicky machine. You see, the dial may be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing static. But if you hear static, you can simply adjust the dial back to a more normal sounding frequency. Or if you do not wish to hear the radio at all, you can set the dial to mute. That way, it will simply be the gentle music of nature itself blowing into our shop. Should Bora be requesting for a person to come and fix the radio one of these days, perhaps? Although I will say I'm starting to become quite used to it. Fond of the imperfections, even. Yes, there are days when I will be letting hours pass me by in a delirious fog of perpetual static noise. Of course, perhaps constant static is not to Miss Alta's liking, so I will let you reset the radio whenever you like. by D.B. Steele, Edge of a Bullet. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard had been undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. The Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks, but on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Biggleston, billionaire playboy heir to the Biggleston family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday. As he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly into his eyes. Dirk Warhard hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He had been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy was cowardice he could never forgive. Pulsing with rage from the Dirk Warhard undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled a pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of the sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keelight. She was his target, a known perpetrator of underground organized crime and the person from whom he was to extract sensitive information. "Howdy," he said to her. "My name is Bobby Briggleston." But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, "I'm Dirk Warhard," and then continued the conversation. "Mr. Briggleston, it is a pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you," exclaimed Samantha Keelight. "I've heard so much about you from a mutual friend." The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name because Dirk Warhard disliked learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. A man in the servant's outfit approached them with a tray of shrimp cocktails. "Hors d'oeuvres?" The sight of food thrilled and angered Dirk Warhard. Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and subtly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. "You remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in this city again." The man began trembling violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet, just to scare him. A hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered his pistol and said, "Saw some asbestos." The partygoers all nodded in appreciation, and a few began applauding. "Now then," declared Samantha Keelight, "may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art." "That's right," replied Dirk Warhard. "I am a man." And he was. The two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty but for the paintings hung on every wall. "Van Dawson's mostly," said Samantha Keelight. "Though some on the far wall are by Ferrier. Do you have a favourite artist, Mr. Briggleston?" Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew, he replied, "Dirk Warhard." Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. "Asbestos," he exclaimed. "Mr. Briggleston," said Samantha Keelight, "I did not invite you here simply to admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting." Dirk Warhard responded well to this statement, because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. Samantha Keelight pulled a small parcel from a shelf, then turned to Dirk Warhard. But the parcel was not a piece of art. It was a gun. She pointed the gun at him. "That's right, I know exactly who you really are, Dirk Warhard." Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the card inside. She was correct. "You didn't think you'd fooled me with this Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you? I'd know your scummy face anywhere." Samantha Keelight fixed the gun in his temple. "Tell me who sent you, or the next piece to hang on my wall will be your brains." Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile. After a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. "Well," snarled Samantha Keelight, "what's it going to be?" Are you going to start talking? Do I have to? Samantha Keylight exploded. Blood and innards splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantially lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly planted a bomb inside Samantha Keylight, triggered by a switch inside the ring on his left hand. This was... okay. This was one of Dirk Warhard's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." He then pulled out his pistol and set it again while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt coolest of all. Dirk Warhard still had no idea what role Samantha Keylight played in the perpetuation of organized crime, but it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk Warhard knew, the more quickly he completed each mission. And this one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler that the mission was a success. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party where guests were in a panic over the sound of the explosion and gunshots. They turned and froze as he entered the room, dripping with Samantha Keylight. Dirk Warhard strayed confidently toward the nearest servant holding a tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, and stuffed it into his mouth with a beastly vigor. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Oh my god, it's Dirk Warhard!" Dirk Warhard attempted to yell, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard," but his mouth was too full of shrimp. So instead, he just fired his gun into the air several times. The partygoers began cheering and making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhard," said the president, "you've saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhard still couldn't speak, so he kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave the thumbs up as he bled out, grateful to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk Warhard, who knew that there would always be another president, but there would never be another Dirk Warhard. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth, then crowd surfed his way back to the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhard. Justice as cold as the shrimp." It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Oh my god. Let's just snooze that for a moment. Goro, remember that knight who left the shop a little while ago? Gerald. He came back. Already? How nice for him. The thing is, he claims he's been gone for days. How is that possible? Ah, yes. Bora has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? It seems that time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. I need a specific scientific explanation of why this is. Oh, you do? Very well, Bora will now begin an elaborate presentation of scientifically how the forest works. The forest is strange and magical. This concludes the presentation. Thank you! Fine, it's magical. I'll stop thinking about it. Very good. You are more in the spirit of the forest now. But if I am one day discovering the reason why time works the way it does, I will be letting you know. I'm learning much about this place all the time, just like you. Can I put this in the library? Oh, I can! Let's put that there as well. Hi Gerald, how's your curse going? Wandering endlessly. The fog has wafted and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we move through it as beasts. Endless, forever wandering. So, not good? We are the becoming. We are the pain of becoming. We are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk, tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy. Timothy. Aren't you proud? Are you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh gosh, I don't really know what to do here. There is much to do. The undying call to purpose, forever. Just hang in there, okay? You'll, I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Forever. Oh, I still need to have a sip of that tea, don't I? Alright, I want to get a cup of this tea. I wonder, can I sip it here or does it have to be on a bench? Ah, no.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face.
Okay, so that one didn't have anything that different. I thought the jam might do something. Never mind. Let's feed the tree. Oops. Yay. Okay. Talk to you. Oh, let me guess. You want to do another ceremony? Hello? Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. Oh, Gerald's curse seems to be getting a lot worse. Yes, he is producing more sick purple smoke than is healthy for humans. Should we do something to help him? Well, to be honest, curses are not quite Boros' specialty. From time to time I have seen them around here, and they are always a mystery. It is quite sad when a person is passing through with an affliction I cannot be helping. But I will be keeping an eye out, and I will let you know if I see any possible aid for our friend. Good day, miss. Happy Wanderstopping to you. And 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 to you. Yes. Anyway, it is occurring to Boros that I never told you about our shop camera, did I? I picked it up. I believe that the camera was sitting on a table by the radio last I saw it. The camera is a most enjoyable little tool. Simply point it and click, and a photo will tumble out right before your eyes. Miss Alta, if you are to be taking a photo of me, please do ensure you capture my best angles. Specifically, Boros' best angle is 46 degrees latitudinally, 117 degrees longitudinally. Yeah, that word. You've surely seen the picture frames around the shop, yes? You're more than welcome to hang your photos there. Please be using your best artistic sensibility when placing photos. I will trust fully in your sense of taste. It is true I have been burned in the past by trusting in others' artistic taste, but this time will be different. Oh, what's the story of you getting burned? Oh dear. Once upon a time, Bora was setting out coloured markers for our customers to use on the walls. You can surely imagine it did not take long for me to be rescinding this policy. I was expecting some unusual drawings to be sure, but oh goodness. Anyway, this is a terrible memory that I am repressing deep down. Nothing to be concerned about. Here, why don't I add this information about the camera into your field guide? Very well, this concludes the educational portion of our conversation. Back to, whatever. Are you feeling any better? Hello? Gerald? Oh wait, are you and Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, sure. Hey, feeling any better? What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? Can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Boro? Has something strange happened? Nobody is talking to me. It's like everyone has gone mute. Indeed? Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me. I will show you what I am thinking. While you do that, I will go... do-do-do-do. Okay, I think that's all of them. Ooh. A pumpkin. Here we go. You've seen the shrine by now, yes? The shrine is a most important artifact, surely it is. But not yet usable. Let us fix that. Here we go. The shrine is a sacred place. It is what we turn to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you toward the next step, whatever that might be. When you are ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend to the shop if you wish. As long as you are a tea warrior, I'm confident Wanderstop is in good hands. Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh god, what's going on? Where am I? Someone, please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right, that's right.
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Of course, yes, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Yes, to find Master Winters and train with her.
No, not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
To defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Gotcha. What about... for the next 10 years?
No. You can do much better than 10 years. If you work hard enough, you could go the entire rest of your life without losing. Think about it. Undefeated. For the rest of your life.
I think that's impossible. How can I even do that?
It's not impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
With your help?
Of course. I would be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
Right, of course. Just tell me what to do.
I've got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
And welcome back, Miss. What? What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. And can I say it is a most delightful change at that? Look at all these colors. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at that shrine? It seems so. Just as Borrow promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? Ah, it seems your sword is right where we left it, on the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. It might be best to explore the clearing and learn more. Hold on, are the plants I planted all gone? It would seem they are, yes. Oh, okay. Ah! And look at this. For I can see that already a new customer is arriving. Would you care to go say hello? Perhaps she's even needing your help with something. There is still much for us to do, and I am so grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Please take care, as always. And I do think, with what little time we have left this afternoon, I think that would be a perfect place to call it. Well, that's been eventful, hasn't it? Ooh! I hope everybody has enjoyed as much as I have. I will be back with Wanderstop next Friday, and hopefully I will be on time. I do apologize. It is one of those things, unfortunately. Otherwise, I will be back on Monday, where we'll be continuing. We just started Chapter 8, I believe, of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Looking forward to jumping back into that. But that is all we have time really for today. I hope everybody has enjoyed as much as I have. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and I hope you will join me again on Monday. But for now, diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. Cariad y Kitches, love and hugs, and until next time, take care. I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye for now. Mwah! Take care. Bye.